If you recall, about this time last year, a film by the name of Amazing Grace was released, and starring in that film is Jackie Moms Mabley. Our crew was doing some behind-the-scenes filming of the movie while it was being made, and we were fortunate enough to get an interview with Moms. I say fortunate because she had just suffered a heart attack and had only been back on the set that morning. 2 weeks ago, Jackie Moms Mabley passed away, but her humor and sass will remain forever. This is not your first film. You've been in films before?
It's my first film for many a year. I was in Emperor Jones with Paul Robeson. I played the part of Marcellus. I was 24 years old then. Of course, that was a couple of years back.
A little while ago.
Yeah, a couple of years.
How old are you now, Moms?
Oh, I ain't that old. I'm not quite that old.
Well, you're beautiful.
Yeah, I'm just, it hurts me very bad when I look upon my country now as a country that used to be free from guilt and scandal and all those things like other countries has been. And now to see my country in the condition it's in, it hurts me. It hurts me. I'm an American. See, I'm not from Africa. I'm an American.
What role do you think that black women should be playing in America now?
Not only black women, but white women, black women, all of them. I'm colorblind. I don't know the difference. I only know you're a human being and you're my children.
Tell me, like, you've seen some of the things, you've read some of the things about the so-called black films that are out these days. How do you think Amazing Grace differs from...
It's always much different than day and night.
Why is that?
Because it's a movie.
A movie about people?
About, well, it's a movie that you can take your children to see. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be in it. I live my life on the stage like I do and in the street, you know. I'm not going to do anything on there that would hurt my children. I wouldn't want my children to see, then they wouldn't love Mom.
And you gotta love moms.
Yes, it's one of the, it's going to be a wonderful movie. That's all I can tell you.
Good. You've been around a long time, and I know you're tired. We're not going to keep you. But if there's something that you would like to say to the young people that watch you and that have been watching you for a long time, to kind of...
Well, the only thing I say to them is what I always say. You have to watch as well as pray. And above all things, pray. That's how I made it. You understand what I mean? You're never too young. Start them when they're young to know who God is. They can't form their own destiny. There is a higher being. That's where I've always went in my life and felt and know within myself, or I never would have come out of this operation. You know, God brought me out of it. God put me in show business. I prayed, and He put me, showed me the way I make a living. And I ain't looked back.
You just keep looking forward?
I just keep looking forward and going on.
After this film?
Sometimes it's rough. I started in show business when I was about 14 or 15 years old.
Where were you from originally?
Originally, I'm from Asheville, up in the most beautiful part of the United States. Asheville, North Carolina. Asheville, North Carolina. Most beautiful place in the world. I was born about 20 miles from Asheville in a little small town, you know. But I always just call Asheville my home.
Asheville is your home.
That's it, and I love it. I love it, and they love Mom. They offered to build me a home and give it to me if I'd come home. just anything in the world. If I come home, I go down there. I've got some cousins, of course. My nearest relatives are all dead, like my aunts and uncles and things. But I got a lot of cousins and an ocean of friends down there. Of all nations, they all love Mom.
I think the whole world loves moms, and we're glad you could take the time to talk to us, because we love you too.
Thank God, thank God.